found my things here.
Ladies and gentlemen, it says we're live, so we must be live. Christina just told me that she hasn't got a clicker today, but it's in my bag, so I'm going to look for it in a minute. But here we are on the road today, as we call it, or on location. In the film industry, we've got to say on location, haven't we? And we are at El Jable, Terazzas El Jable in Cayo Savaki. Those of you may know it from Meet Up Monday. I'm just going to turn my phone down because otherwise I'll be shouting in my own ear in a minute. And I've got to watch my own adverts as well. What a shame. But don't worry, while the adverts are playing, ladles and jelly spoons, this is Balcony Banter. And we're back in the room. Christina's still moaning she hasn't got a clipper. And you haven't ordered a drink yet, have you?
No.
There you go.
They don't see me in the corner.
No, because
That's me in the corner.
if you sat on your own table, they would have seen
not
you.
Me in the
fact,
spotlight.
here it is. And who's that next to you?
Ooh, live. I switched him on out of Dundee.
Out of Dundee. He's in Dundee this morning. He's here today. And he's going back tonight.
Yep.
Okay, cool dude.
Special journey.
Just for balcony banter, just for you.
Cool dudes. So let's get us twos up. There you go. There's all four of us now. So here we go. Good evening all, says Anthony Jeffson. Don't do premieres, Tim, Alan Fraser, even Tim and Christina, even everyone out walking around very blustery Westwood golf course. At least it's nice to play golf. There you go. Alan Fraser, they should have said walking the dogs. Evening Tim and Christina from gloomy Bolton, said David Ashworth. I went to school in Bury. I went to Wellington Secondary Modern School. Doesn't exist anymore. Good evening. Hi Tim and Christina, everyone. Dalewen, evening Tim and Christina. See you, nice your lovely from sunny North Wales. Come for Helly, I used to live there as well. 10 years. Rydw i'n dal Cymraeg, ond dydw I ddim yn siarad Cymraeg dal iawn eto dach chi weld.
Do you understand that?
Yes,
Of course,
everything.
every penny.
Everything.
Every penny. Out twice in a week. Christina, we're being spoilt. Are you being spoilt? I got to drag her out to tell you the truth. She hates going out the house.
Yeah, but I wanted to do an interview
And we didn't have
and
time.
tell
did
everybody how my routine works.
we? Okay. So the thing is, we're going to do the interview. I don't have time tomorrow either, do I? Or Friday.
No, or Saturday.
Or Saturday. What's on what we're doing Saturday?
Going shopping.
Good shopping. We've got a nice, easy day on Sunday. I'm going to interview Christina on Sunday,
Yeah.
if she still loves me.
And then I'll talk to covers and it's
all over.
all over.
There you go. So we got to get good evening from City of Doncaster, Sister Denise Pearson. Julie Wade's on, Jeff Daniels in the corner. Mark Roberts, Maria, buenas tardes, Maria. Tony Such is on, Jen's on, Nobody But Baby in the corner. Juliana. Out. Are you in the? You look like you're in the corner, do you?
I'm in the spot.
Nice. Losing my confession, or whatever it's called. So, ladles and jelly spoons, I've got a gin and tonic to start because I like this glass, and then I'll just put tonics in it after that because Christina told me I drank too much beer on Monday.
¿Dónde tienes el botón?
¿Dónde tienes el botón de me gusta?
De me gusta. Ah,
Where's
exactly.
the button?
So that was,
It says, where's the like button?
that's it.
Thank you for your
Where's the like
translation.
button in Spanish? Is ¿Dónde tienes? No, where have you? ¿Dónde? Where have you the button that I like? ¿Dónde tienes? So where is ¿Dónde
What
tienes?
do you have?
Where do you have?
Yeah.
Anyway, where's the button? Where's the like button? See, Maria could have translated that dead easy,
Exactly.
couldn't she? Dead easy. So we got a film for you tonight, and it's a nice film, but you probably need to get close to the TV. Really close, because Giuliani is speaking very, very slowly and very low. And then you turn into a monster burger! Wait till the end.
And please don't fall asleep.
No,
And
actually,
if you do, that's not a problem
no,
too. Huh?
it's designed for that. This
Yeah.
is just this is a thing that we have on Juliani's channel that you can go and you can meditate, you can listen, you can engage, you can disengage. There's lots of things you can do with this
Exactly.
thing. And ASMR is the bit where if you listen carefully and it's really quiet in the room, then you get that tingle, don't you? You get the tingles that ASMR does. We got two at it now.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Sound.
Did you know that when you cover your face up, my camera doesn't recognise you anymore and
Nah.
just goes to me? So yeah, just cover that up like that. No, cover it up, go. Just cover your face. There you go. And then watch the camera. You got to cover your eyes.
Come on.
Yeah, just so it doesn't recognise your face.
Okay.
Can't be that hard, can it? There you go. And then it just comes to me. You see, it doesn't know that you're there. Oh, it's found you again. You're peeking. Come on.
That's what children do.
People. Oh, there's a pigeon behind us. We're having pigeon pie tonight. So what I'm going to do while Christina dies and I go and get Giuliani a drink. What would you like, darling?
Aquarius.
Aquarius Conga. Oh, Aquarius is the marque here?
Yeah.
They have it here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Naranja.
Aquarius Naranja. And Ian and Giuliani will take you through what we're going to do this afternoon.
Yes.
And Ian might give us an update on where he's been and what he's done.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you never know.
I'll give you both the microphones.
The power.
Oh, thank you.
The power. Okay. Welcome to the sushi bar, to the pool bar.
Oh, yeah,
I
thank you very
I
much.
love this one here.
Yeah, it looks quite. You've got to be careful so you don't dive in.
Exactly.
You know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a straw and drink out of
Is it?
our
Oh,
magic
don't
pool.
do that. No, don't do that.
So Ian, why did you choose the video we're gonna listen to?
The reason I chose it was, I think we've had 2 hectic weeks, especially with last week being Mental Awareness Week, and there was another one before it. So I just had a look through them, and I just thought that it's about time we just chilled out.
Yeah.
Let's do something simple and just relax.
Yeah.
Listen to the water on the rocks and listen to your wee bit soft talk as well about it. As you know, I love
Pebbles.
rocks and pebbles and
Pebbles.
water and all the rest of it. I like listening to it.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's basically it in a nutshell, like,
Yeah.
you know.
Exactly.
You know?
Okay, let's see what you guys think of the video. And there's not, it's not just relaxing pebbles. It also has a message, and we will see.
Exactly. Yes.
Just let us know in the comments, and feel free to chat along.
I would also like to know from the folks how they relax, and I mean relax.
Yeah,
Let's see
Yeah.
let's see what they say.
yeah. So
Ready?
you can
Go for it,
relax
Sam.
now.
Okay.
Hi, my Roz. Are you ready? Able? Willing? And seeking? And stay with me. You know, there are so many stones here. Stones. Stones can be stumbling stones. Or they can be stepping stones. It's whatever we want them to be. Can you see the orange? There's a saying in Spanish. It goes like this. You are a half orange. Meaning you complete me. Now what do you think? Do you need someone to complete you and make you feel complete? Or do you think you are complete all by yourself? With yourself. Let me know in the comments. You know, sometimes when we're a long time all by ourselves, we become our complete orange. Our other half of the orange. The journey can be over a lot of stumbling stones. That's how it can feel sometimes. But moving on, and going and walking the path will make them stepping stones. You gotta have faith. Faith is not something we see. But we can feel it, and we can know it. I'm sending you much love, peace of mind, and encouragement on your journey.
And we're back in the room. So I hope you all liked that. And it's what it's designed to do. It's designed to put you in a zone and a mood. So everybody that came over from Darren's channel and said, "What? I thought we were going to have fun outside on location, and we got this girl talking at me with the sunset going down." So for those of you who don't know, this is Juliani over here, and she's got a channel that's constant. Well, you explain to yourself, what's your channel about?
Well, the channel is about a lot of things. It's basically a personal development and getting yourself to a better place. And sometimes you need relaxation as well, because to function properly you need relaxed time for yourself and to switch off. So ASMR or meditation is one way to do it. It works for some, not for everyone. Like my content is also not for everyone, I guess. But yeah, but if you click with it, then switch on over to my channel at 11 GT. You can watch the video on my channel again at
And that'll
11
take you just straight to sleep.
tonight, and then you're ready to have a nap.
So for those of you who don't know us, this is Tim and Christina. Christina's got MS, and I live with MS in Tenerife. So we call it Living with MS in Tenerife. And we don't concentrate on the illness, do we, kid?
No.
We concentrate on enjoying yourself irrespective of your illness. Is it irrespective or respective? No, irrespective, you're right. Of your illness. And we just show bits on Monday. We have Meet Up Monday where people on the island come and have a chat with us. Wednesday's Balcony Banter where we pick a subject and run with it. And lately, I'm saying lately because it's been the last 6 months or so, yeah, we've been picking a subject off Juliani's channel to discuss. But we can discuss anything, so if you've got anything that you want to discuss on Balcony Banter, it's a little bit more serious, but we do still have a bit of fun, don't we?
Yeah.
And usually it's on our balcony, but because Ian's over for the day,
Yep.
yeah, we decided that I didn't want him to see my dirty kitchen, so we'll invite him here.
You're on what's the word for it? A strict timeline.
I thought you were going to say you're not allowed to say BS on this channel. So Ian is the executive producer of the show, so he decides when what's going to be done, but you decide what's going to be discussed.
Yeah.
So there's a big comment there. So Denny's saying hi. Well, that's interesting, as I'm not always easy to relax. I think I have to have a clear head and relax properly. Don't watch or read the news, just concentrate on your own feelings.
Yeah.
There is I did read that you shouldn't have, you shouldn't eat 3 hours before going to bed. You shouldn't watch TV 2 hours before you go to bed, and no screens an hour before you go to bed or something, right?
Yeah.
So you cannot watch your movie then.
Oh, but
You can listen to it. There you go.
You can listen to it.
So as a podcast. There you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah,
ASMR
but
podcast.
even
Turn the screen off.
even sleeping or trying to lay down on your sofa or your bed, and then having something like that on, or relaxing music is also really helpful. Anything
Slayer or something like that, yeah?
Slayer, exactly.
Yeah.
So,
That'll make you relax when you turn it off. Although I quite like Slayer.
What I really like.
I'm not gonna say it.
What I like listening. I like listening to music, soft music. We were in Costa del Sol many years ago, and we went on this trip to the caves of Drach, I think it's called. You go in and you go way down the caves and what have you, and there's a bit at the bottom. It's like an oratorium.
Yeah.
Right? You can sit there, and there's a piece of water. And what happens is there's an orchestra comes round
Wow.
in the boat, and they're playing music. Now it's soft music, and obviously as they get nearer it gets loud, and then it goes away. It's sort of in the distance. That is absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
I love listening to that. We have the I think it's on a tape or a CD or something in the house. Another one I like is soft Spanish guitar music.
Spanish guitar,
Yeah.
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 Or anything that nature provides. basically. I mean, you were mentioning the pebbles. It's sound of nature basically, and it's so beautiful. You don't need to artificially create anything. It's just perfect what nature gives us. Or if you go hiking or for a walk, just listen to the birds chirping.
Yeah, that's
They are really
Yeah.
talking a lot. I went on Sunday. I went hiking, and it was early in the morning, and the woods were like free of people. So there were only 2 people and 1 dog, and the birds, and it was just a concert. So it's beautiful.
Yeah, yeah. There's one I must mention. You have it's waves and rocks.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can get 2 things out of this. You can get anger out of this. If you turn your volume up, you get the rush and the splash of the water
Yeah.
coming up
Yeah.
over the top of the rocks, and it is really, really angry.
Yeah.
But you can go on the other hand, turn your volume down, and just sit and listen to it.
Yeah.
Very good, very good. I'll be quite honest with you. I listen to that one quite a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. And another one is that you're saying that you're speaking about nature. Nature is so relaxing. Our walks, this is what we are trying to get back into now. After all the storms and everything that we had, is to get back in to walking these paths and what have you. The birds. We have a lot of deer in the woods.
Wow. And
Yeah.
do they make noise?
If you just listen and you spot them, they'll come. They won't come close to you, but if you watch them, they'll turn their head and look at it. Then you just listen to them
Okay.
through the trees, and then they just disappear like that. That's nature at its
Wow.
best.
Yeah.
That's nature
Yeah.
at
You
its
don't
best.
have
right?
that very often.
No.
No. Yeah.
We got a question for Christine.
Okay.
Okay.
Click, click, click.
Wakey, wakey, Christina.
That's the Spanish castañeta.
La Castañeta. Where was it? Where are you this morning, Timmy boy, Mr. Walk? I didn't go for a walk this morning because I had a lot to do, like sleeping. So Pauline's saying, hi Tim, please ask Christina what she has been doing last week. Ask Christina what relaxes her. So what were you doing last week and what relaxes you?
My books relax me,
Uh-huh.
and music, the blues, of course. And the thing is, I don't have to do anything that brings me down, because I'm always relaxed.
You don't have to do anything that brings you down.
Like people when they work.
Yeah, but your work is just getting through life. That's hard
Yeah.
work. I watch it every day. Some people go out to work and they sit there and enjoy
And
themselves.
you know, with me, whatever I do, it takes a lot longer than if a normal person does it.
You old normal people out there know exactly what we're talking about. It does. But you don't, I mean, I try and do most things for you, don't I? But sometimes you just insist on doing something, don't you?
Which is good, isn't it?
And then in the end, Tim comes jumping and laughing.
I was doing that.
So your job is to also stay patient.
That is a big job.
Yeah.
It's a big job, staying patient
Exactly.
Yeah,
with
it's
me.
hard for you as well.
It's like having a 5-year-old looking after you, she says.
Yeah.
Alright now,
No, I'm the 5-year-old.
okay.
Yeah.
Question for you, Tim.
Yes, sir.
How do you like to relax?
How do I relax? I can't relax.
Why not?
Don't you know me?
Yeah, I know you, but surely.
I can't relax at all. I am under strom.
Yeah.
I'm under power 24 hours a day.
But you know, the thing is, as I said before, it's this type of relaxation, the video that we just saw and listened to, is not for everyone, but relaxation, for some people, it might be even Slayer. Some days I like listening to the Prodigy and go all crazy.
Well, I'll tell you what I do
And
that relaxes
relaxes
me.
as well.
I watch YouTube videos about technical stuff
Yeah.
and about stars and physics.
Yeah.
I like that type of
There
thing.
you
There you are.
And then but I end up falling asleep.
Well,
But that's
which
not
has
relaxing,
This,
that's
but
just,
that has the same effect then, basically.
It does.
Yeah.
Webby's on. See you tomorrow night. Paul Webby is just getting to Webby here. Nice for jumping in here, Paul. Well, actually, nobody else calls him Paul.
No.
Webby. He's on a podcast tomorrow night, and I haven't got the public link yet, but I will get it, and I'll let you guys know. But he's a great football fan, and he's I don't know which team he's going to support tomorrow night, but there's an international crowd getting together, about 20 people on this podcast, and he's been invited on to check. It's international podcast, and as soon as I know what the public thing is, I'll let you know. Thank you so much. Ray Duffy, get the Scotsman a drink on me for Mr. Dowd, please, okay.
Oh my God, did you feel all right,
Ray
Ray?
Duffy,
You feel all right?
get the Scotsman a drink. Aye, I will.
Thanks, Ray. There's a comment.
Denny's saying, we have bird feeders in the garden. It's full nearly all day with finches, blue tits, greenfinch, and of course sparrows. So interesting watching and squabbling and feeding. Yeah, that's
Yeah, they
That's
are.
true.
It
That's
is.
nature, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's
It
nature.
is.
Yeah.
We got soaked coming from the car to the house, Alan. It was a right downpour, says Moira. Moira, you came up on my feed in Facebook today as a potential friend. And for all those of you who sent me friend requests on Facebook and I haven't answered, the reason I don't answer is because I've got a page
Yes.
called LWMST. And if you like this tin, then I would suggest that you contact the page LWMST, because I'm like that there. If you look at my personal Facebook feed, I'm a staunch socialist, so you'd hate me after that. So I don't befriend anybody on Facebook that I haven't actually met and shook hands with. I think
Yeah. So
there are some
I
people.
have the same. So there's two Julianen and the
Yeah, but
pages.
the one that you like here is the LWMST one. The helpful one that puts interesting stuff out about Tenerife is LWMST. The narcissist socialist is Tim Downs.
I'll reply to Stephen there, actually. I did actually mean the Caves of Drach in Mallorca. I got it wrong. It was actually Mallorca.
Didn't they move the caves of Drach?
No.
Oh, right.
Not yet.
Marialti, hi Ali and Moira, sorry I missed your comments. There you go, it's the community doing it again. I just love the way that you guys talk amongst yourselves, and we were talking about this the other day. In fact, Kevin Scotsman for Tenerife was saying that he really likes the community on our page, and that 75% of the people watching are actually subscribed.
Yeah.
So 25% of you either don't want to subscribe, that's okay, or haven't found the button yet. And if you're one that hasn't found the button yet, all you need to do, if you're on a phone, just close the chat, and actually I don't know how to do it on a phone.
There you go. This is probably it. You
It's
know?
probably it.
I'll be
You're
honest.
busy chatting, and then it's gone. And then you
I'll
just
be
don't
honest,
find
neither
it.
do I.
There you go.
Or maybe I can't find it on the phone, but go to our channel and subscribe afterwards. There you go. I gotta turn the thing down again. Okay, there you go. Driving makes you tired. Unloading the wagon, yeah, flying trucker, you know. There is actually your brain, if it sees something often, then your brain will actually stop feeding you that information into your consciousness, right? It does it subconsciously, so you're not going to do anything. But if you've ever been driving on a road that you always drive on, and all of a sudden you look at something and go, God, am I here already? And then you think back and you think, I don't remember the last 20 minutes, right? And it used to scare me because I used to drive 20 miles on this country lane, if you like, from the heel of North Wales to the head of North Wales, right? To the top of the foot, from Pwllheli to Carnarvon every day, or even Bangor sometimes, so that was 30 miles. And on the way back, in the evening, it was amazing. Like, God, I don't remember going around that bend or through that little village.
Yeah.
You know, it's changed now. I think there's a dual carriageway now, but it used to be just little villages on the North Wales Llŷn Peninsula, and it's actually your brain saving energy. And what it does, it just says, well, we know all about that, so we're
What
just not
I-
going to feed it to the consciousness.
What I like doing when I, for instance, have to drive up north, which is like an hour.
Around north, I think it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
We can't drive up north here. We've got to go around
Yeah,
north or around the other way.
so to
north.
say. I mean, we're talking here short distance, but it's an hour or
It's an
drive.
hour, yeah.
So I usually like listening to audiobooks in the car.
In the car?
And it
That's
really-
dangerous.
Dangerous.
That is dangerous. They've worked it out.
No,
They're
but-
listening to audiobooks and radio, things you've got to concentrate on.
Yeah.
Talk radio and audiobooks
Yeah.
is worse than drunk driving.
I read that. Yes, I did read
It's
that.
worse than, and talking on the phone, hands free, is worse than drunk driving.
Well, I don't do that. No.
No, but not talking on the phone with a hand. No, but just talking on the phone.
Yeah,
hands free.
talking on the
Yeah.
phone. No. But
Yeah.
that keeps me awake and focused.
Well, that's good
while
though when you're driving. Yeah.
Yeah,
Anything keeps you awake while driving's good.
exactly. So that helps me a lot.
Ali Ben says that happens to me a lot. I get in from work and can't remember the journey. That's the Carver though, I think. That feeling happens to me all the time, especially on the M6. Oh my God.
Oh, don't mention it.
Ian Miller 2 weeks ago, Moira. There you go. Oops, thanks, Anne. You know, I really have to read all the comments to understand what's
I
going on here.
understand that.
Press the X button and that gives you the option to subscribe, then click back on the live chat. Thank you very much. In fact, it didn't give me the option because I own the channel. So it won't give me the option to
Yeah.
subscribe to my own channel. But thank you.
But I'm sure you have subscribed or not.
And you don't think you can subscribe to your own channel?
Can you?
No.
Or can you not?
You cannot, no.
No?
No. Because it's your channel.
I like what's coming up actually from a few of different viewers. They're all in this one for watching the birds and reading the books and
Yeah.
relaxing.
Yeah.
They seem to be into nature.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, I really like that.
We have 122 people watching. We have 68 thumbs up. Thank you so much for that.
Yes.
And if you like what you see, consider subscribing. But what we do on this channel is slightly different on a Wednesday. I go walking Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday now, when I can. Tomorrow, no walk, because I've got an appointment with the abogado to go through our new lease contracts for the house. So we're gonna
Better call Saul.
Better Call Saul, yeah. he'd be a good one actually to get. He'd be a good one. So, yeah, so there's no walk tomorrow, but Col from Col's Place, COL''S Place. Is it play? Yeah, Col's Place. He said he's going to do a live walk, but I'm not sure it'll be live publicly. I think the last live he did was private because he hasn't got 1,000 followers yet, which you can change right now by going over to Col's Place and subscribing. And not only that, but you can go over to Juliani's channel. Is that it? Juliani Nendel. This is julianinendel.com, but you can go over to a YouTube channel, link in the description, and subscribe to Juliani, and then you can get as much ASMR as you want. You'll get walks in the mountains here in Tenerife. You'll get interviews with famous authors. You'll get self-help and self-awareness videos. You got a plethora of content on Juliani's channel that is waiting to be discovered and go viral by you and your friends. So don't forget to like and share.
Oh, I like this one. Watching Tim, your YouTube channel relaxes me.
Yes.
That's
Oh,
Polly.
It
thank
does.
you very
It
much.
does. Because it's very down to earth.
And not only that, but it's the deep voice of Tim, who's now trying to do ASMR. I don't know whether it's working or not. But there we go. You too can have an accent like mine for only $39.95 down and 3 easy payments of $9.95. Ring 1-800 no Brits. That's the end of our messages. Back to the show.
Marks out of 10, Julie. Marks out of 10.
This tops
no.
it all.
Mark's out of 10.
Yeah.
That's my brother. That Mark out of 10. Mark and Tim. Mark and Tim. Mark's coming over actually in end of September. He's coming over for our daughter's 30th, isn't she? What do you want?
Nothing.
All right.
You didn't say anything.
Ray Duffy saying, first time driving to Neyland, next to Milford Haven, thought the sign was Carmarthen, now I know it's Carmarthen. There you go, boyo. Carmarthen. Does Carmarthen mean something? Like my haggis.
I don't get that one actually.
Carmarthen.
Karma,
See,
karma then,
karma.
and karma now.
There we go.
Carmarthen.
Oh, Paulie's saying that's too sexy. I'm too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my shirt. Too
Right?
sexy, it
Said
hurts.
Fred.
Right, said Fred. Damien Hooper's on. Hey, Damien, how the devil are you? I bet you're missing us, aren't you, kid? I bet you're missing us. That 2 weeks just wasn't enough. You've got to make sure that they'll send you over here for a rest and recuperation. R&R, there you go. Tim should promote the intros to movies.
Yes.
In a world gone mad, we now have Juliani Nendel on the island with ASMR, starring Ian Millar and Christina Dowd. Denny, I only do a day driving. Oh, you tell you what I did. I tell you what I did see, guys. There was one channel that I follow, and on a Friday, it's this voiceover artist. That is a radio DJ, I think he is as well. But he's a bit of a voiceover artist, and he does a Friday free jingles, right?
Okay.
And what you'd have to do, you have to send him the script of a jingle you want him to say, like Juliana Nendel's channel. Go and get all your ASMR needs there today. You know, so you just send in the script, and then he reads it out live on Friday, and you can either record it there, but if you pay him, he'll send it over to Hola, ¿qué tal? If you pay him, then he sends you the original file that he recorded.
Wow.
So, and he's not expensive either, but he's really good, and he does about 500 on a Friday.
That's a good idea.
So if anybody wants anything, I've done this before, but if anybody wants a voiceover for their channel or just for fun, just send me the script to me at timothydowd.com. Go to Timothy Dowd and send me an email. Send me the script there, and I will. I'll see what I can do. So there's quite a few people have did it the last time, so I'm offering again. It's free. You don't have to pay anything, and but everybody who got one last time supported the channel. But as I said, it's not compulsory. What we got here? Oh, naked girls. Thank you, Tree. Cool, dude. I'm doing 3 weeks next time, Tim. Exactly, Damien. Paul Robbo's on. Hi, Tim. Hope you're keeping well. Missing Costa Rica, thank you so much, Paul. Great to see you there outside the Adeje Grand a couple of weeks ago. I bet you are missing us. Elizabeth saying, I find your walks very uplifting and relaxing, Tim. The sun, the palm trees, so beautiful. And you know, we do actually live in a great spot, don't we?
Yeah.
We do live in a great spot.
And Jen is saying that you drive arounds.
The drive around, you know, I should do more of those.
What got her here?
I should. Did they?
Yeah.
You watched them from the United States?
From Canada.
From Canada.
Canada.
Oh, apologise. Are we still on for later on?
Ooh. Yes.
Jacqueline Ross says, where do you recommend to stay? My last visit was 26 years ago and I don't remember it. Well, it depends what you want. I mean, if you ask me, I like Cayo Salvaje because it's on Costa Adeje, it's got everything you need, and it's a quiet, lazy little town. The beach isn't really that sandy, but you can have a good swim. It gets deep really quick, and there is a pier you can jump off. It's not that safe if you're not a very good swimmer, but it's quite nice. Next to it is Playa Paraíso, and they've got a nice little sandy beach they've just redone, and also got some nice walks along here. So I like this area. If you're into a bit more upper class or a bit less sort of like fish and chippy type stuff, then the Del Duque area in La Caleta is going to be great for you. They've got some great restaurants there. They've got really authentic restaurants. They've got beautiful beaches that are very well looked after. Muchas gracias. Otra tónica para mí, por favor. Solo tónica. Solo tónica. Solo botella. Gracias. So Del Duque, there's some really nice places. There's some really good top-class hotels there. Going a bit further down, you've got Torviscas and Fania Bay, and that place is sort of the beginning of a bit more lively, a bit more family-oriented, and there's lots of different bars and restaurants, including the Winchester, for instance. It's a great sort of pub grub type place, but with gourmet pub grub. The Winchester I really do recommend. Muchas gracias. And then you've got places like Loch Ness. You've got places like the Mr. Sister Show, the first and last I think it was called, Mr. Sister Show. And then you've got the Old Champions Bar, which is now called something else, where you can look out at the vistas. And then you've got all the places with Tanyos and that. So all the places where you can meet up with a lot of different international people, but a lot of Brits as well. Going to Puerto Colón is a little bit more hilly, so if you've got problems with walking, Puerto Colón and then around that area, San Eugenio, is a little bit up and down. And then going further round into Las Americas, you're basically into the thick of it with Veronica's. In the evenings, you've got that the place just up from Veronica's, the Traveller's Rest and all that. That's very sort of 70s Brits abroad type of place, which is great if is that what you fancy. Going further down, you got basically the Golden Mile, which has got really good restaurants. It's quite expensive in retrospect, but that area is the right price because they look after the staff, they pay the staff well, and you don't get the big turnover. So you won't find the dollar pint, but you'll find attentive, very well behaved and pleasant staff there. Going round then to Las Vistas Beach, you've got the Vista, obviously upstairs you've got San Telmo, and the whole thing I'm talking about is only about an hour's walk or 10 minutes in a car or a taxi. So it doesn't really matter where you stay, you can visit all these places from wherever you stay. So if you're a hotel type person where you like the pool, the staff, the breakfasts and the evening entertainment, pick a hotel that's going to do that for you. But if you're like, no, I'm up out, I get a muesli bar for my breakfast and I'm off out exploring the island, then just get yourself some sort of Airbnb or a hostel or something. So it's really up to you what you want to do, but I hope I've given you an idea of the areas around here. Of course, Los Cristianos is the old town, and they're modernising it. There's quite a few new builds and modern buildings there, and refurbished hotels as well, especially up out of town, if you like. They're a little bit cheaper, but again, you've got the hill walking down. So I recommend anything on the south here. What other people don't say is that we've got fantastic villages further up that way. So we've got Playa de San Juan, we've got Alcalá, we've got La Harina, we've got the Puertos de Santiago and Los Gigantes. So those are places that you can go to and have a totally different holiday in Tenerife, and you're still only half an hour by bus to the thick of it if you want, or 20 minutes by taxi. So, and that's even without talking about the north of the island.
Exactly.
And without even talking about the villages on the south coast, El Médano, Golf del Sur, all those places, although they're stuck in the 70s at the moment, but they're coming on. And if you like a city break, of course, Santa Cruz, La Laguna, they're sort of melded into one there. And then the north coast, the famous one, Puerto de la Cruz, one of the first tourist places on the island. Lots of history there, lots of beaches, lots of good restaurants. Very German as well, so if you like that type of thing, it's there's a lot of sort of Germany type stuff. But the north of the island is more sort of like I would say tropical rainforest. Am I right?
Lush,
It's very lush up there. That means you're not going to get the baking desert sun like you get down here, but you will get a great holiday, especially in the summer.
Yeah.
The winter, you can get days where it's a bit miserable, but if you think I'm going to stick on a wind cheater and go into the woods, then it's a great day. You know what I mean? If you're expecting sun, sea, sand and sangria, the south is better for you, the desert. But
And this is just within 1 hour drive.
it is,
actually.
and I can get it and visit every one of those, including the 6 different temperate zones and
Yeah.
the 5 different levels
Yeah.
in a day.
Yeah. You can have the mountain and the beach.
Yeah,
Same
real,
day.
real.
In the winter, you can go skiing in the mountain, and then come down on the beach and sunbathe.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. We love going up at the Adeki town. Like
I've
a
rambled
lot
on
of
long enough now.
Yeah, a lot of the small coffees and the small street restaurants, love them.
Yeah.
Absolutely love them. We have 1 or 2 we go to up there.
The
Great,
Adeki chicken.
Yeah, the chicken ones and
That
there's-
one is
there's
the
that.
famous one.
That's yeah, I like that one as well. There's another one that we go to, Ramblers.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
we
right
go.
next to it.
We usually go. We usually meet with friends and that there. So we haven't met them yet. Yeah, I like all these wee places.
Yeah.
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 Yep.
Yeah. Just explore a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. I read or I've heard just recently that they're talking about doing a lot of work up round about Tidy, sort of to keep cars and that out. Is this?
Yeah,
Is
they're
this
working.
true or
They're still working on it. I think nothing has been said officially, but it's true.
Yeah,
That
it's funny. It's funny. It seems to have come to light again. I mean, we heard that sort of years ago when we used to go on the big bus trips and that, and the all round Tidy and what have you. The guys used to say like. Eventually, I think there'll be car parks here, and we'll be we'll meet up, and then we'll take you on the tours and everything. But it seems to have come to surface again, like on it. Yeah, good. Yeah, I would say good. You know,
well, we will see
Yeah.
if it's a real
because
improvement.
I've actually been up there when there's been fires, and really all you see is just black trees, black sticks sticking out the ground. We've actually been back since that 2 or 3 times, and you actually see the small green shoots
Yeah.
actually starting to come back out. The trees are actually starting to grow again. You know?
Yes, I mean it's incredible how strong nature is coming back and recuperating all by itself, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean it's really amazing.
I think that year that we were up there had just been, I think there'd been fires and that before.
Yeah.
The
Ian, you need
damage-
to speak louder, he says.
Oh, right, okay.
I told him not to shout, you see.
See,
Yes, the
aye, that's it,
microphone.
aye. There'd been fires and that just before we got up there, and the damage was, oh God,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
I mean, let's face it, it takes everything in front of it. It takes trees, shrubbery, wildlife, the law, you know. But it is great to see the trees and the bushes and everything coming back up again, you know.
It does.
I love it. I love it. I love nature anyway. You
And
know.
the pebbles.
I am sitting down by the beach, just sitting listening to the water rushing over the pebbles.
Yeah.
Get me to go to sleep again.
The
Yeah.
pebbles, Kayal.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Kayal, the pebbles.
That's why we live here.
Jacqueline Ross is asking where I went. Ian was giving such a great talk, I wanted you to concentrate on him, and I was busy looking at the chat. In fact, wait!
I messed with time.
Dinner's about to arrive. We're going to show you what it is when it arrives, and then we're going to finish. But first of all, I want to answer the question. No, I want to say Ronnie McNamara. Me and Janet will be at Ovima Jardí de la Caleta in June. It looks fantastic, quiet, just what we needed. Thanks for your content. Fantastic job, Tim and Chris. So I did a few walks around La Caleta, and if you haven't seen them, you can go to the playlist La Caleta, and all those ones are there. But the latest one I went on was a live walk around, and I even recommended this hotel to my sister, who ended up going to Costa Dechi, Gran Costa Dechi, whatever it's called, the GF. But that hotel, right at the beginning of La Caleta, it is perfectly positioned on the Playa de la Enramada, with the Cocaluchi Beach Bar. That's where all the guys that are coming down from the mountain land on their paragliders. So it's a really great to watch that. The beach bar's fantastic, and then you've got the start of the Maritime Walkway proper, if you like. You got the H10, the Sheraton where we used to stay, and then you go all the way around to Del Duque and the El Beryl Beach, which is now called Del Duque Beach North.
Exactly.
For some reason.
They have this lovely bridge.
They did, yeah.
Yeah.
But that hotel, the Jardin La Caleta, Hovima Jardin Caleta, is a great hotel. It is not it's not expensive, and I don't say it was basic, but it's great for just having a base. La Caleta is a beautiful little village, and there is so much to see there. It's very small, but you can go and eat at a different restaurant every night for 2 weeks. You know, there's enough restaurants there. They've just opened one on the corner by the roundabout called Nuts and Carver or something like that, which it looks really top class. So they're really upping their game in La Caleta.
I had a nice coffee with Jen the other day.
In there?
Yeah, I think it was the Cava.
Yeah?
Yeah. So
I think something in Carver.
We had a lovely barraquito.
A barraquito, there you go. There you go. So Ronnie, I hope you're going to enjoy yourself. I'm really glad that you saw it on our channel, and I hope you're not disappointed. Right just down the road from the hotel is a place called Lagarto, which is one of the venture restaurants, and that is a fantastic place to go eating. Lagarto. Char Grill is also there, and Anne and Dave's favourite, what was that? 88? I think it's Route 88, I think it's called.
Yeah.
Well, fantastic places. Fantastic places. Okay, hi, is everyone? Is that Ian in person, says Zelda? Yes, it is.
Let me see.
Is it real?
It's real.
It's real. Started to watch Scotsman in Tenerife, then came across to you much my enjoyment. Great video, Sean Ross. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I remember when Kevin was, he got a lot of channels, and he had the Scotsman in Tenerife one, and he was starting out, and it's just him going for a walk with music in the background. And then I interviewed him on one of my channels, and then after that he started talking, and I'm not kidding you, he took off, and now he's doing it full time. So support Kevin, Scotsman in Tenerife. If you're here and you've not been to him, which I can't believe, because we've mentioned him so many times, and he's now got, I think he's got double the followers that I've got, and he puts out content like you wouldn't believe. He comes over here, he films all day, every day, then he goes home and he releases like 2 or 3 a day. I think it's amazing what he does. It's amazing. But he really shows you exactly what's happening with the people, you know what I mean? Oh, I've got to start tidying away now because the food's going to arrive. Let me just put this in my bag.
¿Le pongo una silla aquí?
¿De nuevo? ¿Otra vez?
Que si podía poner una silla ahí para que pusieran eso.
A ver, no entiendo. Tú hablas más rápido para mí.
Que si traía una silla y te la ponía aquí.
No necesito. No. Otra mesa no necesito.
A chair she was asking for to put everything on.
Just put it here, yeah? We'll get rid of this in a minute. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the food's coming, so we're going to start showing you. This is the queso de cabra. Queso de cabra, goat's cheese, with, it looks like, some sort of jam, which could be arándanos,
Yeah.
yeah? Cranberries maybe, or something like that.
I like that word. Arándanos.
Arándanos. It sounds like somebody on a motorbike, doesn't it? Arándanos.
Yeah, arranca.
It's 6:45. Time flies when you're having fun. It certainly does, you
Yeah.
know. It certainly does. We've still got 102 people watching as well.
Who would have thought that this topic would keep the people here?
Exactly.
Oh, by the way, yes, I don't know who said the comment. I think it was Luke. I do make meditation videos.
Yeah.
And yes, and in Tenerife, I haven't yet made like meditation groups.
No?
But I do that individually for people.
Okay.
Yes.
If you need any of Juliana's services, go to her website, juliananendel.com, or contact her over the website and have a check on the YouTube channel. And she does Spanish courses one-on-one as well, right? So if you want to learn Spanish, and you don't want to do it in a big group, or you don't want to do it in a book, or you don't want to use Spanish with Paul, you want somebody to interact with, then Juliani does that, and she actually tailors it with her other stuff. So
Yes.
you're not just talking Spanish, you're talking about stuff in Spanish, which I think is a great thing.
Yeah.
So she's offered to teach me, but I got no time. What are we going to talk about?
Exactly.
What are we going to talk about? Enjoy your meals, guys. Okay, I have missed a load of stuff. Roger Channing saying driving makes you tired, especially coming home from the early hours of the morning after a gig. You know that Roger Channing, he's on the island at the moment. He's actually one of the Beatles.
Really?
He was a tribute band in Britain, and he was one of the Beatles.
Wow.
He was
Which
John
one?
Lennon.
John.
Lennon. Ronnie saying thanks, you're very welcome, Ronnie. I hope you enjoy yourself. Lots of runners from Park Santiago, says Jacqueline Ross. Park Santiago, there's lots of them, there's 3 of them, I think.
Yeah.
You got to be careful which one you go to.
6.
Is there 6 of them? No, I think, well, Park Santiago.
That's the shopping
That's the
one.
shopping centre. Ian, did you fly from Edinburgh, and how much just about tomorrow, Royal Palm Apartments? Ray Duffy is out tomorrow, Royal Palm
Oh,
Apartments.
right. Flew from Edinburgh.
Edinburgh.
Edinburgh, yeah.
How much you pay? Or don't you want to say?
Couldn't tell you, actually, to be quite honest.
Couldn't tell you.
He didn't
You
pay.
want to break free, Tim? I want to break free.
A year ago. I was 3 years ago.
Okay. So what I'm going to do, we're going to close it up now. So if you've commented after Anne's gone and Roger Channing says bye, we'll see that later. I'm going to stop that one. I am going to ask Christina first. You hungry?
Yeah.
Good, because there's loads of food coming. Although there are 5 of us.
I don't need a lot.
You don't need a lot.
No.
You can have a lot though.
Even if I'm hungry, I just eat a little bit and then I'm okay.
Uh-huh. She guzzles down at home, I tell you. Guzzles. Pounds of this. Biscuits, cake.
Oh, this cake you bought is good.
She made me buy it. It wasn't me. She made me buy it. It was a marmor cake.
Marmor,
So
okay.
marble, but she calls it Marmorkuchen because that's the German version. But marmor cake is like, it's Irish, isn't it? More cake. More cake. So Freaky Friday I'm on my own. I'm going out on my own. And weekend we're going to relax, but I'm going to interview you Sunday.
Yeah.
Meetup Monday is here, so if you want to come on, don't forget to timothydown.com, register to come. You don't have to register, but it gives me an idea of how many people are coming. The Padrón de Peppers.
Por
And
aquí.
if
Por aquí.
nobody says he's coming or she,
Yeah. If
Don't
nobody
tell me
registers, then
either.
she won't come out, you see. She won't come out. And then I'll have to say, I'll have to nip down just in case somebody's there. And then I'll come home and she'll say, how many beers do you have? I'll say 2.
he can't lie to me.
I
He
can't
always tells me in the end.
I always tell her there. She beats it out of me. Right, we've been on how long now? 58 minutes. So I'm going to go over to, I'm going to do Ian last tonight because he's on the island and I really want him to genieße is the German word, to enjoy the final words on the island. But Juliani, what do you want to say is the last thing?
Well, I mean, thank you guys all for tuning in. As always, I'm really happy that you make time every Wednesday to join us. And we were early on saying you are really, the hardcore group and the hardcore to join. So thank you for that. Thanks Tim and Christine for putting up with us. And
You make
for-
it.
and
You make
for-
it.
And for all your kindness and being funny and entertaining all the time. And thank you, Ian. I'm really happy that I can sit next to you here.
You're welcome.
And
You're welcome.
it's always a pleasure, whether online or right now here at the table.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We always set you a place on the balcony. You're just never there.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's it. You never know sometimes.
Ian, my friend, what are your closing words for today?
My closing words for today. Thank you for being here. I was a wee bit nervous actually at the start. It's slightly different from sitting in front of a screen and seeing what's everything's going on there. But no, I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Thoroughly enjoyed your company. What I will say is, I think it's great that the team is together for tonight. We all seem to be apart at different times. I know you do your channel from your house, Tim does it from his balcony, and I do it from my house as well. I know
Jamón.
the balcony
¿Las
banter
croquetas van aquí,
is
María?
coming up for an anniversary soon. So I would like to say thank you to everybody that's been involved in that. Thanks to the viewers for other comments on the chit chat and on catch up. And you know, I do read them all, and
He does, you know.
I
try to, but he really does.
You know, I have to make a special thanks to Tina Rigby. I don't know if she was on tonight. She made a comment last week on the mental health awareness one. I just want to say thanks, Tina. We certainly need to be brave and take the bull by the horns and speak out. If something is bothering you, we need to keep spreading the positivity word. Spread it all around. Mental health awareness. I think that's just about all my notes done here. No, finally, I think this is quite important. I want to say thanks to my wife, Barbara. She has to put up with me disappearing on a Wednesday for a couple of hours. Thank you for allowing me to do that. So, I'll leave you with a couple of wee thoughts just to keep yourselves going and relax. The best things in life are free. Hugs, smiles, friends and family, love, laughter and good memories. Be thankful for what you have. You'll end up having more. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Ian. Well
Thank
done.
you. And that leads us also for next week is the
Oh,
yeah.
I
The
beg your
topic,
pardon.
isn't
The
it?
topic for next week is
you had the best introduction for that.
you have your one, how to grow an attitude of gratitude. And it's
said it.
on your channel.
Oh yes, it is. It's the
If you want
first
to
of
see it
the-
early, then go over to Juliana's channel and search for how to grow an attitude of gratitude, and we'll be discussing it next week.
Yeah.
I just want to show you the food, guys, before we're finished. I'm going to lift them up to the camera so I don't have to. So this is the goat's cheese. I'm going to go single on me. Oh, solo mio. This is the goat's cheese with arándanos. This is the mojo rojo and the aioli, which we're going to dip the bread in. There's also some mantequilla there, which is butter. Then we got the pimienta de padrón, so peppers of the padrón, which are salty peppers. And then we have the two types of croquetas. We've got the what are they called?
Croquetas
Yeah,
de
what?
jamón.
Jamón and
espinaca.
atún. Yeah? No, spinica.
Espinaca.
It's, that's the jam one. The ham one, and this is the spinach. And I think the chicken's about to arrive, isn't it? No. No. Okay. So there's chicken and fried. What was it called? Cojones. No. Something like cojones anyway. Cabrones, no. What is it?
Fried
Bocarones.
Fried
Bocarones.
surprise.
Bocarones. So, Maria Banos, it's not fried cojones and not fried cabrones either. It's bocarones fritas. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go over. This is Tim, Christina, Juliani, Ian, and Barbara in the shadows.
But loved anyway.
Love anyway. No, I'm gonna show her. I don't. She'll say no, don't show me, but we're gonna do it anyway. There you go. There's Barbara in the corner. Give us a wave, Barbara. She puts up with Ian, you know. She puts up with him. Okay, ladles and jelly spoons, from all of us. See you on the next one. Bye.
Bye.
10,000, 9,000,